Hi and welcome to Tarot Rebel. This is a reading for Aquarius. Please continue watching if you're an Aquarius or if you have Aquarius anywhere in your chart. Cross-watchers are also welcome. This is a general reading, so please keep only what resonates with you and discard anything that doesn't make sense to you. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Let's get started, Aquarius. Sorry for that. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current situation, your immediate future. And then I will close it off with advice from the Oracle decks. Let's see what we have for you. And cards are not willing to shuffle for you today. I don't know why. Okay. In your recent past, you have the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, interesting. One more, please. And the Star. That's your card, that's your energy. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Lots of major things happened for you. You took some chances and it helped you grow into your own power. That's amazing. All you see now are wish fulfilled from when you did this. Let's see what's in your current situation. You get the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Swear to God, this is like all the signs got this Judgment card today. We are going through something. Apparently October is a magical thing for us. We have 2 full moons, so maybe this is influencing this. Get the King of Wands in your near future. 2 more, please. The Fool, wow. And the Page of Wands, and the bottom of the deck energy is the High Priestess. Amazing. You have so many major arcanas. I don't know where to start. You have this High Priestess energy. I think you're finally growing into this energy of listening to your intuition, where you tap into that knowledge that's available to us, but it's available only under the light of the moon, if that makes sense. It talks about wisdom and mysticism and the divine feminine, and I think you're tapping into this power and using it to your own advantage right now, and it's amazing. In your in your recent past, you have the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. As I said before, the Star is your energy. It's you going after something you want. It's you dreaming so big, having hopes so high that it's inspiring and frightful and amazing at the same time when they happen. You also get the Moon, and for me, this is usually it's a card that tells me to pay attention to what I'm hearing from others, how they're acting and reacting. But I think in this context, it's you being in touch with this feminine side, this higher power that's guiding you, that's allowing you to grow into your energy and develop yourself more and more and more. So I think this is a very good energy for you, something that's been guiding you and helping you take decisions in a way that's not necessarily rational, but not led by the heart either. It's something like a gut feeling that's driving you so fast to where you need to go. You also get this Wheel of Fortune, and this is ruled by Jupiter, so it's a very fiery energy, very fast moving, and you need to go through life with ups and downs and believe that karma is real. And this is a card that tells you that you need to take all the chances you get, even the ones you don't realize that are presenting to yourself. In your current situation, you have this Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. As I said before, your judgment is not led by the rational. It's led by the intuition and this light of the moon that you are using to your own advantage. And I think you're making the right decisions. You're making the right assessments for your life and cutting people off that don't deserve you and people that try to steal your shine. It's causing you a bit of grief here with this Five of Swords, because this Five of Swords is a very painful energy, like you're tiptoeing around something, someone that's not necessarily helpful for you. And I feel like you're in a very hoarding kind of energy, and you're working on your finances so much. You look at how much you've accumulated and you want more. This is what I'm getting now. Also with this Judgment card, for some of you this might be a contract, and again with this Five of Swords I would say pay attention to that contract. It's so that you don't get deceived in a way, right? In your near future you have the King of Wands, the Fool, and the Page of Wands. Such a playful energy, but so assertive and so confident at the same time with this King of Wands and the Page of Wands. You have the Fool talking about new beginnings, taking leaps of faith and going into the unknown and embracing taking risks, again, as the Wheel of Fortune does. But in your current situation you're totally against taking risks, which is amazing. In your past you weren't so averse towards it, and in the future you won't be. Okay, let's try and clarify, because I talked enough. Tell me more about the Judgment card. Let's see. You get the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Judgment card. It's a risk you need to take, and you need to make a judgment call. I'm just trying to fit all the cards in this. Okay. Get the Hierophant. One more, please. And the Three of Cups. Okay. This will be a reason to celebrate. So for some of you this might be a job, a new opportunity, and you will take the risk, and it will come as a happy surprise. But for some of you this this Hierophant, I think it's someone more mature, possibly a Taurus. So if you know a Taurus, they might offer you a job, but this person is also like a great spiritual leader, a very traditional kind of person, someone who is very set in their ways. And for some of you Aquarians, you might not like that. Tell me more about the Fool. Tell me more about this Fool. Get the Hermit. The Queen of Swords, that's your energy, nice. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Hermit is Virgo as well. Hierophant is Taurus. So I think you're going to take this leap of faith. Ooh, and this Judgment card. This Hierophant, for some of you, this might be a marriage. So be careful what contracts you sign. Maybe a prenup agreement, something like that. For some of you it's a risk you're taking. It's making you happy and it will be cause for celebration, but you need to have your paperwork ready. With this Fool here, I think it will I find it interesting because you have this Fool talking about taking leaps of faith and going into the unknown, and then you have this Hermit going into the unknown, this spider going into someone's mouth. And it's kind of very similar energies, but very mellow, very inward focused. And then you have these two queens that talk about, the Queen of Swords is very rational, very like sharp thinker, and the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing and very caring, but both of them very steady energy. They're not like the Queen of Cups, we like very emotional and susceptible to any change. They're not like the Queen of Wands, who's very assertive and very confident, but at the same time she burns too fast, too bright, too much. So I think this Fool energy is you embracing the unknown within you. It's you finding your balance within you. It's not necessarily For some of you, it might be that you find a new job, or you want to move somewhere else, or you want to start a new relationship. But I think this focus is on you, in you, and self-development, self-evolvement, and things like that. Tell me more about this High Priestess. Tell me more about the High Priestess for Aquarius, please. The Knight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Yes. So many swords, Aquarius, that's your energy. So this High Priestess, as I said, she's focused on downloading information and listening to her spirit guides, listening to the moon, listening to her intuition, listening to her gut feeling, anything that helps her evolve in a way or another. But I think you want this to happen very fast, and you're blazing through where you need to go. That's how I feel it. It's not necessarily a bad thing, not necessarily a good thing. It's just you're going too fast towards this. You also get the Eight of Swords, which to me it tells me that you're a bit in your head too much instead. And I understand why you're in your head, because High Priestess and the moon, this is energy of being in your head with the purpose of downloading information and from your guides. But in your head like this is ruminating, this is anxiety, this is panic, this is depression. So don't make room for that in your life. And it feels like you're stabbing yourself, like shooting yourself in the foot. How's that saying? I don't know. Because you're allowing this rushed energy to happen. Let's see what's your blockage, Aquarius. What's the blockage for Aquarius, please? What's the blockage? Let's see. Attachment. Interesting. Now that Judgment with the Hierophant card makes sense. It's attachment to someone, and I don't think you're very comfortable with doing that. Hence the Five of Swords, hence the overthinking, hence the moon trying to make you pay attention to things that aren't there. Let's see. How to solve this? Envy. That's an interesting choice. Let's see. What's the outcome? Okay. Patience. As I said before, this is a very fast-moving energy. You need to pay attention and be patient to this, because don't let it get you carried away. How to solve this? You get envy. I think you need to focus on yourself so much, and not necessarily to the point of raising other people's envy, but you don't need to care about how others feel about you. You need to care about how you feel about you. So when people are jealous of you, that's when you know you succeeded. So I guess that's what you're going for. Let's see what's the advice. What's the advice for Aquarius, please? What's the advice? Talent. Okay. I see you looking for focus, and I see you looking for a spark of joy here. Maybe that's your advice. Find your talent, hone on it, and let it develop. Maybe it will help you. If not, it's just a hobby, and it's still fun to do it. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, I would love to hear it in the comments down below. Thank you so much, and see you next time.